disconnected. Alright, y'all. Y'all already know this gonna be a collective reading, so take whatever resonate and leave the rest. I'm gonna shuffle my cards up, pull some of my cards, then some tarot, then some telepathy oracle, and then some lost girl, maid woman, the high priestess. Alright, one time for the one time. Alright, spirit, really, please give me the messages for the collective. I don't know why the cards be so missing. Any more messages for the collective spirit? Any more? Any more? Any more? Alright, I'll take that. This is first. Alright, let's get into it. So we have good recommendations. So collective, you could be getting a good recommendation for something. Maybe it's something you do. So maybe someone is speaking highly of you, giving you a good recommendation when it comes down to something. Could be a job, could be, like I said, something that you do on the side, but you could be getting a good recommendation. And we have the name EJ. EJ could be significant. Mm. Then we have buried in the backyard. So someone could have something buried in the backyard. This could be someone with the name EJ. This could be a nickname. But they could have something buried in the backyard, collective. Then we have made others see you in a different light. So whoever this is, they could have made others see you in a different light, collective. Maybe someone gave a good recommendation about you to this person named EJ, but for whatever reason, they could have buried something in the backyard in regards to you, collective, and made others see you in a different light. For whatever reason, I don't know what you did to this person, collective, but that's what they did. Or this could have been someone named Lexi. So Lexi could have made others see you in a different light. Maybe she buried something in the backyard with EJ. So EJ and Lexi could have buried something in the backyard and made others see you in a different light. Maybe this is some sort of spell work or witchcraft that they buried in the backyard. And whatever this witchcraft was, it was something to make others see you in a different light, collective. Then we got trash energy. So whoever this is or these people are, they can have trash energy. So maybe they tried to trash your energy, make your energy trash, dirty up your energy. And then we have crime rate at an all-time high. So the crime rate right now in your area could be at an all-time high, or these people could just be committing crimes at an all-time high. So they could just be doing anything, committing multiple crimes. And then we have drop bans for a home. So someone could have dropped bans for a home, whether if it's for you collective or this person could have, whoever Lexi is, they could have dropped bans for a home. Someone dropped bans for a home, or they could have did this witchcraft to make others see you in a different light because someone dropped bans for a home for you. Then we have once you're unalivened to look natural. So whatever these people buried in the backyard, it could have made others see you in a different light, as well as it could have been some sort of witchcraft to unalive you. But whatever this is, they done this way because they wanted your unalivened to look natural. And we have never stopped loving you. So this could have been because someone never stopped loving you. Whoever this is that never stopped loving you, they could have been the ones that dropped bans for a home for you. And this is why these people could have buried this witchcraft in the backyard to make others see you in a different light. They could have also tried to make this person who dropped bans for a home and never stopped loving you. They could have also made this person see you in a different light with whatever witchcraft this is. And they went so far as trying to unalive you and make it look natural. And then we have internship. So you could be doing an internship at this time or wanting to collective, or someone could be doing an internship that's involved in this situation. Then we have holding back my feelings. So whoever this is that never stopped loving you, drop bans on a home, they could be holding back their feelings from you, collective. And then we have feel it in your spirit. So you could feel something in your spirit. You could feel that someone is holding back their feelings for you, collective. You could feel something in your spirit in regards to something that's coming to you or involving you in some way, shape, or form. But you could feel something in your spirit. And then we have saving their money while spending yours. So someone could have been saving their money while spending yours, collective. Or maybe if you were with someone, you could have felt it in your spirit that they were saving their money while trying to spend yours, collective. So this is somebody that tried to use you or wanted to use you in the situation. And we have aviation. So this person could do aviation, or something could be in regards to someone who does aviation. They could work on aircraft. Then we have loves the way you look in a dress. So whoever this is, they could love the way you look in a dress, collective. You could be someone who wears a lot of dresses. Then we have scarred for life. So this person could be scarred for life for something that they went through, whether childhood or just some sort of trauma or traumatic situation. Or this person could have wanted you to be scarred for life for whatever reason. Someone that does aviation, they could have wanted you scarred for life. And we have girls trip. So someone could have just recently went on a girls trip, or you may need to, collective. This whoever Lexi is, they could have went on a girls trip, and on this girls trip they could have buried something in the backyard. This could be an Airbnb or some kind of vacation home, or just somewhere that they frequent. And we have Bugatti. So someone could drive a Bugatti in this situation, or they could have rented one for this girls trip. And we have runs a daycare. So someone could run a daycare that drives a Bugatti, and they could have been a part of this girls trip. And we have sees you as their sweetheart. So whoever runs a daycare and drives a Bugatti, they could see you as their sweetheart. And we have lawyer working with the enemy. So there could be a lawyer that's working with your enemies collective. They could be trying to keep something from you collective. Like I said, this could be in regards to a home because we have someone drop bans for a home and maybe you don't know about whatever this home is because someone could have buried something in the backyard. This could be some sort of documents. This could be the documents for this home, the closing of this home, or something pertaining to information dealing with this home. They could have also buried in a backyard. Maybe they buried it in the backyard of this home because they could have been taking girls' trips to this home. So there could be a group of females that has access to this home. This lawyer could have given them access to this home because they could have given them some sort of documents that was supposed to be given to you. Now, these females or whoever else work with these females, if they're connected to you in any type of way, family members or someone close to you, they could have signed off on whatever paperwork this is for this home that was left to you collective. And someone have some sort of money. If they wasn't using you for your money collective, they could have had access to some sort of money that was left to you, and they could have been saving their money and spending your money because they didn't want you to have it. And this could be someone who works in aviation. The name Mike could be significant. And we have trying to get your blood to get access to your energy because you're not masturbating or having sex. So you could be abstaining from sex collective. So maybe these people were trying to get access to your energy because they have trash energy and they know this. So while on your monthly or however that they could get blood, maybe to get you to go to a lab or something like that, get some lab results or whatsoever, they were trying to get access to your energy through your blood because you weren't masturbating or haven't been masturbating or having sex collective. So they could be real desperate for your energy for some reason. Whatever that reason is, I don't know. These people are just weird to me. It don't make sense. But you can feel it in your spirit that people are trying to get access in any way that they can. And you can feel it in your spirit that these people are very desperate at this time. And they could be doing whatever to make others see you in a different light collective. Anymore. 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 This one fell on my arm, so I'll take that. And we have Motel 6. So someone could be at a Motel 6 collective, or you could be at a Motel 6. If you are on your monthly at a Motel 6, please discard anything with your blood on it properly. You may want to take extra precaution when discarding things that has your blood on them because they will definitely try to go into this room and get that so they can have access to your blood to get to your energy because they can't get it no other way. So if you're staying at a Motel 6, please be careful. Then we have wholesale vendor. So someone could be a wholesale vendor. Maybe they're a part of this. They could be at a Motel 6 at this time. They could be traveling. And we have the name Tierra. Tierra could be significant. We have being nice to you so you don't see the next plot coming. So these people could be trying to be nice to you so you don't see whatever their next plot is, or someone particular in the situation. They could be trying to be nice to you so you don't see the next plot coming that they have for you, collective. Maybe these things are not working, them making others see you in a different light, whatever this is that they buried in the backyard. When it comes to the witchcraft side of it, like I said, they could also have documents buried in the backyard about this home that someone dropped bans on for you. And we have car clubs. So someone could be in a car club that's trying to come and be nice to you so you don't see what the next plot is. And we have inspector. So someone could be an inspector, collective, that's in on the situation. And then we have high ranking mason. So someone could be a high ranking mason that is trying to be nice to you so you don't see the next plot coming in the situation. But all of this could be in regards to a home and maybe some money as well. Like I said, someone could be saving their money while spending yours. So maybe they want to spend everything up that was left to you, collective, while they save their own money, so that when your money runs out, they'll still have money because they've been saving their own money. So we got a high ranking mason out here that's involved, an inspector of some sort, someone who works in aviation, someone who's in a car club, a wholesale vendor. If you're not at a Motel 6 or someone else isn't at a Motel 6, it could be someone who works for a Motel 6 involved in the situation, a lawyer who is working with these people that are your enemies, they're involved in this situation, someone who's doing an internship, they're involved, someone named Tierra, someone named Mike, someone named Lexi, and someone named EJ. These are some people that's all involved in this collective, and we're also going to get some signs. But yeah, crime rate is at an all-time high because these people keep committing these crimes, trying to do whatever they're trying to do to you, collective. Maybe they feel like they have to do all of this to keep this stuff a secret of what they're keeping from you, and that's why they buried these documents in the backyard, whether to this house that you don't know about or one of these people's houses that they buried these documents at. Spirit, please give me the messages for the collective. Anymore. Anymore. Damn. Ugh. Anymore. We'll take them. All right, so we got the King of Cups in the upright. This is Pisces energy. So there could be a Pisces involved who is a mature, compassionate male, caring, friendly, empathetic, wise, forgiving, diplomatic, balanced, romantic, charming, devoted, family-oriented, and generous. So there could be a King of Cups. They could be coming your way, collective. This could be someone who's trying to be nice to you. So they could be showing up in the upright collective because they're trying to come in and be nice to you so you don't see the next plot coming. So they're trying to seem like they're balanced in the situation, trying to be charming in the situation. Now, if this isn't someone that's trying to be nice so you don't see the next plot, this King of Cups could have actually been the person who dropped bands on a home for you. Then we got the Magician in the reverse. So this Pisces could be a magician, or this could have just been a group of magicians who has wasted talent. They could be in an illusion or trying to put you in an illusion collective. They could be very deceitful, as we have crime at an all-time high right now. So they could be people, a group of people that just like to commit crimes. They could be very deceitful and have negative energy. Like we have trash energy out here. So these could be people with trash energy. And that's why they want your energy so bad, because your energy could be clean, pure. I don't know where that card go. There it go. Yeah, so these people, like I said, could have trash energy. And that's why they want access to your blood and all types of things to get to your energy, because you're abstaining from sex and not masturbating either. So they're desperate for your energy. Then we have marriage in the upright. So someone could be married, or they could have recently gotten married. This could be this Pisces. So this Pisces could want marriage with you, collective, or they could have recently gotten married to someone. They could be happy with this person. They could have a happy family. They could want a reunion. They could want to come in and have a reunion with someone in order to propose. They could be coming home. There could be a gathering of some sort. Maybe this is why these girls took a girls' trip. Maybe this is before the marriage or what so have you. And we have conflict in the upright Leo energy. So there could be a Leo that's involved. This Leo could be stirring up a lot of conflict. They could be wanting to argue. They could be at a disagreement with someone. Maybe they disagree with this Pisces energy. Whatever this Pisces wants to do in the situation, maybe they want to bring things to a balance. I don't know. Um, they could want to bring things to a balance, and this Leo may be in a disagreement with them over this, but they could be struggling when it comes to try to bring conflict to a situation or bring conflict to this person. But they may want to fight. They could want to fight someone. They could want to fight you, collective, or they could want to fight this Pisces for wanting to actually bring balance to the situation, forgive a person, be generous to a person. They could be very aggressive and they could have a temper. So whoever this Leo is, they could have a nasty temper, and they could just like to have people in confusion. And they could be someone who is very defensive. Maybe they're territorial over a person, whether if it's you, collective, or this Pisces that they could be territorial over. Maybe they feel like something is theirs or something shouldn't be given to someone, collective. So they could be trying to stir up a lot of conflict because of this. And then we have endings and defeat in the reverse. This is Gemini energy. A Gemini could also be involved. They could be escaping destruction, picking yourself up, getting back up, learning from the difficulties of the past. So I don't know if this Leo had a fight with either this Pisces or this Gemini. They could have had a fight with this Gemini. There's a lot of sticks here, so I don't know if they had multiple people involved in whatever this fight is when it comes to this Gemini, but they could have wanted this Gemini laid out from whatever this fight is. And we see it 10 swords in the back, so it could have been 10 people I don't know if these people are jumping this person or jumped this person, tried to leave this person for dead. But whoever this Gemini is in the situation, they could be picking themselves up, getting back up, and learning from the difficulties of the past. So maybe these are past people that this person dealt with in some way, shape, or form. But this could also be the energy surrounding you as well, collective. A Gemini could have just been involved with this situation with these people when it came to trying to put 10 swords in your back and have you down for the counts, have you not able to get up in a situation. Maybe they wanted you surrounded with so much conflict and destruction that you couldn't get up. Maybe they had so many people coming after you or coming up against you, wanting to have disagreements with you, wanting to fight with you, be aggressive towards you, and have you confused on why these people were even trying to bring conflict your way, collective. But you could have escaped this destruction that they were trying to send to you, collective, and you could be picking yourself back up from all of this. Maybe you've dealt with these person I said these persons, these people in some way, shape, or form, and you could be learning from dealing with these people on what types of people not to deal with, because they will easily stab you in the back and try to have you down and out for the counts, collective. And then we got the lovers in the reverse. And this is also Gemini energy. So yeah, a Gemini could have been involved in trying to have you in this position, collective. And they could be having trust issues at this time, or because of this situation, if it's the first situation I said and these people try to jump on this Gemini and have them laid out, this person could have trust issues from this. So they could be learning from this situation on who not to trust. They could be, like I said, dealing with conflict. They're definitely dealing with conflict if they're having disagreements and fights with these people. They could be disconnected. They could be disconnected from people at this time, wanting to be by self, trying to pick themselves up. They can have a lack of sense of responsibility. So maybe they refuse to take responsibility for whatever part that they played for this conflict to come back their way, collective. Or, like I said, for the second way, if this is what these people wanted for you, collective, and a Gemini was just involved with coming against you, collective, they could have tried to force you to have trust issues or make you have trust issues. Like I said, they could have forced you to try and have conflict with people, a lot of different people. Like everywhere you go, there was just wands and swords just sent your way, trying to throw shit at you, trying to fight, trying to make you have a temper or bring your temper out, trying to make you be aggressive in the situation, just bringing unnecessary conflict and confusion your way, collective. Maybe they wanted you to have a lack of sense of responsibility. Maybe you're someone that's very responsible and they didn't want you to be responsible, collective. They wanted you to be disconnected from everything, disconnected from family, from friends, from your work, from your responsibilities, your priorities. They just wanted you to be disconnected from the world, collective. And then we got the Ace of Cups in the upright, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So there could be a water sign that's pouring out their emotions in regards to a situation. Like I said before, they could be wanting to bring balance to a situation, wanting to get married if this person isn't already married in a situation. They could be wanting to have a new beginning with somebody, a reunion, have a new relationship. Maybe they're getting out of a marriage. I don't know. Like I said, they could be wanting to get married to you, collective, or already in a marriage. However however it goes, but they could be wanting a new relationship with someone else, a new romance, love, happiness, joy. They could want to get someone pregnant. So, collective, you could be fertile at this time. So, if you are fertile at this time and you don't want kids, wrap it up. If not, then let it do what it do. But there could be a celebration after this proposal, or this could just be the reception after this marriage. But there could be a lot of people in conflict over this, a lot of people arguing, fighting because of this, maybe because of this Pisces decision. Damn it. Anymore. Anymore. So we got tests. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. So your strengths and weaknesses could be being tested at this time, whether by the universe, the most high. I don't know, but you could be tested at this time, or someone could, some, or these people could just be testing you, collective, at this time by trying to bring all this conflict to you, wanting to see how much you're willing to deal with, or what you're going to deal with, what you're going to do, or how strong you are in regards to a situation. I don't know. If you're going to keep getting back up after they keep trying to put swords in your back, collective, they could be trying to test you to see if you're really as strong as you are, or what weaknesses you have. And then we have deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. So, yeah, collective, you may need to look deep and see why, what was the purpose for you dealing with these types of people in your life, to see what was their purpose in your life, see what your purpose is in their life, or what so have you. Then we have Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. So Cupid could shoot its arrows and you could be getting married, if to a Pisces collective maybe, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cupid could have shot you with an arrow, collective, or they could have shot this Pisces with an arrow, or Scorpio or Cancer. Take it how it resonates. I wish the best for y'all, but I'm good. That love shit is overrated. If you ask me, definitely overrated. It's a fucking headache. It's a burden, but congratulations to everybody else. I hope you find your one, because this ain't it for me. And then we have recalling your power. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. So, collective, you could be recalling your power, reclaiming your position, reclaiming what's rightfully yours, maybe in regards to this home, in regards to this money, in regards to your energy. You could just be calling back your power in regards to everything that is yours. Excuse me. Then we have lost boys. So someone in the situation could feel like a lost boy. They could be seeking acceptance, troubled, in need of a mentor or guidance in a situation. Maybe they can need guidance in regards to a marriage, in regards to someone that they're connected to, or in regards to this situation. Someone could just be feeling lost. Maybe they did all of this to seek acceptance from a certain group of people, like we have high ranking Mason. Maybe they wanted to seek acceptance from a high ranking Mason, but they could be troubled because they caused a lot of conflict by doing this, seeking acceptance from people. Then we have new idea. Connecting, starting a new project, business idea, or epiphany. So collective, you could be having an epiphany or could have recently had an epiphany when it comes to a project that you want to start. This could be a business idea of some sort, but you could be getting this epiphany and starting on whatever this endeavor is. But that was your reading, collective. Hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces. I holla.